16.
Bitch, I cost a lot. I was saying long, let my brother before he had a shot. Bitch, I'm in the same spot. I even think you got the drop. 10 bags, I just got from blessed. Just know you know how long you gon' see me turn this bitch. No, turn this bitch. I was turn this bitch. Tell my bro that she a hoe, but you know that shit though. Spin this shit like I'm sick though. Bitch, I see my op and I up stick though. She said I got big dick though. Put it in her bag. I'm gon' see me turn this bitch. No, turn this bitch. I was turn this bitch.
Now I know you're trying to learn how to do that. I'm trying to learn how to do that. Whoever did that is the guy in that video is. But anyways, before we get any wise guys coming in here talking about some, oh yeah, he's just using oats, it's just oats. Alright, let's see you take a crack at it first of all. Second of all, you can't. Third of all, let me show you how it's done. Pay attention. The most common question I get asked on this character is, do you tap fire the gun or do you hold the gun? You're going to want to be tap firing it. I mean, the way I see it, like the fire rate of this character is so unique. It's like in between a Bastion and a... Fuck, no, I don't know. But point is, it's strange. And because of the gaps, it doesn't really constitute having to full track somebody. Getting all of your shots out as soon as you can isn't as important as actually hitting the shots. That's just why I prefer to tap fire this. Turn this bitch up. We're about to start talking about the shift. Alright, so the shift, super simple ability. You go forward a little bit, you get 75 over health. If you want to really make the most use out of the over health, you have to use it before you take damage. Otherwise, it just goes away and you've gained nothing. So the right click's pretty simple as well. Press right click and it's going to shoot out an X spray pattern on the wall. And the longer that you hold the right click down for, the smaller the spread is going to be, as you can see right there. But the thing is, there's also spray control tech with this thing. Now, quick little disclaimer, I don't know if this is actually useful, but it looks like it could maybe do something at some point. So the tech that we're actually talking about here, I'm obviously the one to discover this because I'm a genius. Just show it off real quick. Would you look at that? So instead of shooting the X, it's shot in a straight line. What kind of witchcraft is that? How do you do that? Is he cheating? But no, it's quite simple actually. All you have to do is just pull up a bit while you're shooting this thing, and it's going to shoot in a straight line. Final thing is the bike. Both of the other abilities have pretty short cooldowns. Bike's the only one with like a real cooldown on it. It's got 15 seconds, so you're going to want to be kind of mindful of how you use this thing. But it's very versatile. There's a lot of ways you can use it. You can use it to get away from a fight. You can use it to get in a fight. If you toss it in the air at somebody, you have more control over like where it goes, but it's going to do less damage. And you're also not going to have the follow-up of the right click. So for example, say this is an enemy. You're going to want to be doing a little one of these. You see that, rolling it into somebody, I believe it does 130 damage. Oh, 117, interesting. The other thing with the bike is, now, I know this is a guide and all, but don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure that when you jump, you get a slight speed boost. That's what it feels like. And also, even if it doesn't give you a speed boost, like, first of all, shut the fuck up. Second of all, it's going to help you escape shit anyways, because, like, what's going to be harder to hit? The guy who's moving in a straight line like this, or the guy who's going to be giving it all of that, you know? I know which one I'm picking. Okay, so sometimes you're going to want to be trying to roll it at somebody while you're jumping around and shit, and it's just you're gonna end up tossing it, right? That's not what you want. So how do we counteract this? It's quite simple, really. Maybe not quite simple. Maybe this is really smart, actually. But essentially, this is what you're gonna want to do. So you can cancel your bike animation at any elevation, and even if you're in the air, on the ground, doesn't matter. The bike's still going to keep traveling. Oh yeah, and probably the most important thing that's going to be to do with the bike is actually in combination with your ult. So technically we're talking about the ult now. The way you get max value and pretty much get a kill guaranteed every single time. I mean, this is going to help you get in there first of all in minimal time, and it's also going to give you a free one shot, so pay attention. See that? You can even wait around in the ult. Like, you don't have to use all your dashes at once. Don't be afraid to run down the clock. Yeah, for the perks, we'll just go over the perks really quickly. Because I don't want this to take up too... We'll just go over the perks really quickly, yeah? Me personally, I'm always going to be picking the Executioner perk. I don't know, I feel like after they've nerfed the right click, you can use the ammo perk if you really want it. I mean, you can, mate, just go ahead, try it out, see what you like. You know what I mean? You don't have to do everything that everybody else tells you to do. And for the second perk, yeah, always pick this one. If you pick the other one, you're just a massive noob and you're trolling the game, I think. In what situation are you ever going to be needing to heal on your bike? Like, okay, can we be serious for 1 second? If you're just moving around with your bike like a gangster, you're not going to need that healing. I mean, your bike can take you across like half the map for free. Why would you pass up on incredible things like wall hacks? Like wall hacks is going to make you so broken in 1v1s. Anyways, let's get into some games and try and apply our knowledge, shall we? Just we can get a little bit of live feed going on.
No reason to be
Alright, so here is Spawn Finger. I'm going to try and go through my thought process, share some wisdom, let you in on some secrets, give or take. Just go and get on my face. Yeah, you always want to dash out of Spawn and then bike right after it, because you're faster, and you get your dash back in the time that you're riding your bike. So it seems to be pretty far back. You got to play in accordance with your team. Like, you can't push too far ahead of them. You don't want to be too stacked in them either. Because this is like a flank attacking area still. And right now, this isn't too bad at all. I'm just sat here causing mad problems. Pinning down their Kiriko and shit. Gotta chase this guy. Nice. Alright, that works. See, notice how powerful it is just being behind the enemy team. Especially when you hear it like this. And you don't have to rush too hard to like kill anyone as soon as possible. Just put it. Okay, hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, little game tip right here. You got to be, at least at this point right now, as of today, you got to be not in voice chat if you don't want your game to take screenshots like that. Really unfortunate. I'm gonna blame my death on that, to be honest. They have a Mora now, so it seems like they're probably giving up. They've seen how good I am at this game, and they don't want anything to do with it. Okay, we can actually carry it. Wonderful. So I mean, you might notice that I'm just kind of tossing my bike a lot at people, and it's doing a whole lot of damage. And yeah, that's one of the premises. As I said before, the bike is a very versatile tool. Isolated targets are good for you. Because, and the thing is, if you're mindful of your cooldowns, people aren't gonna, like, for example, the only person that can really help that Surge is Akiri. And if he TPs on him and Suzu's him, then it's like, okay, I can just dash out. Because this is a pretty close map. Oh, I should have held it. I was gonna say I should have held my back there with the ult, but it works anyways. Nice. Yeah, so what was I saying about that Soge? Yeah, for example, if that Kiri was playing the game and then he like TP'd to the Soge when he saw his low and Suzu'd him, then I could have just dashed out very quickly. And that would be more than enough value because now they don't have a Suzu for anybody else. Or their Kiri, and the Kiri doesn't have a TP. I want to be a bit careful here. Gotta make sure you're full HP. If you want to hyper carry, you gotta look at what everyone is, not just the enemy team. Your team, their team, what they're doing, where they're at. It's up to you to find out. Oh. That was a little bit of an aim issue there. It's alright, we'll make up for it. So now that the fight's over, I can kind of just push up into their spawn with my Sig. Not too much though, not too much, not too much. Ooh, okay, problem. Mistake. Didn't get any value out of my bike. And also I didn't really keep track of their ults. Maybe my team could do a little bit of carrying here. But so far, I mean, play pattern is pretty clear. You want to stay close enough to your team, but not directly on them. Because if you're directly on them, well, I mean, it depends what they have. Some situations you're going to want to be on your team.
Found a target.
Like to back your bike into a bunch of people. But since we're in a Sig comp, I'm just going to be shooting out a shield and biking a shield, so it's impossible. And plus, it's just better to get multiple angles anyways. Alright, so now right now everybody's dying. This whole time when I've been talking, I couldn't move in because well, there's no point really. I gotta wait for my team to come back. I can force point and then go into my bike and ult. Or they backed up here actually. I can just go straight for the bike. Alright, whatever. That works, that works. That's why you don't wanna blow your whole load when it comes to using your free dashes on your ult. Wait for the cooldowns to come out and plan accordingly. Govern yourself accordingly. Once again, tossing the bike into someone to do all the damage in the world. 117 as we don't practice range segment. Sim. Funny out of microphone. Okay, well I had to peek there because their signal was shooting at me and I was getting no help. Should have right clicked that sim. That's actually my bad, I was talking too much. This is why you can't be educational. See, now you tell me that rollout isn't like speed boosted compared to just driving your bike out of spawn. Trying so. I'm open to being wrong, but just don't think I am in this case. I'm just gonna go in for something on my bike. Seems quite hard for my squad. Oh, I used my shift. Fantastic. Alright, well, I mean, we've deducted that the soldier one's a problem because apparently people can't stop walking into this last crosshair before the fight starts. So let's go kill the soldier one. How about that? For a change of pace. Creating a little angle right now, making them turn around, making them change their positions. It's called pressure. Every bullet is pressure. It might not be guaranteed damage, but it's guaranteed pressure. Kill this guy. Execute him, please. Okay, there we go. Just like that. Just gotta get on the Surge. This works on any character, really. I mean, if there's a clear threat and you're able to take them out, then do it. Or if nobody else is taking them out. Gotta take matters into your own hands sometimes. Okay, so this would actually hit incredibly hard. Ah, fuck it. I wanted to go main, but I think this guy has ult. And I'm a level past. Nomura is trolling the game right now.
It's go time.
Perfect. Didn't even see that Kiri, but I mean, I'm gonna act like I meant to do that. Perfect. And I mean, that's the main reason as well why the Executioner perk is so good, just because of its damage against tanks. Tanks can really take a beating when you use this thing, except for Malga, of course. Malga takes no damage from anything. Alright, so little editor interjection. The helpless noobs on my team, they did start trolling the game and they just gave it all up for free. But yeah, we pretty much got the gist of it, I reckon, from that one game. I think that's more than enough information, to be honest. The rest is out there for you to find. But yeah, definitely make sure to follow the Twitch, leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your family, co-workers, friends, whatever, anybody that you can, really. Let's just take off, everyone, me, you, let's just go viral. Everyone just go giga viral. Everybody fucking jump and go giga viral in 3, 2, 1.